welcome to this new week here on Jet Emotions, and this is my blog about becoming a trucker that went into digital marketing. And like I kind of gave you a basic fill-in, so now I've been 6 months doing digital marketing. The last 3, close to 4 months, I've been on school, and I've been growing school. That's what I'm focusing on now. That's what I married into. This is my base right now, is school. And school allows you to have a lot of it allows you to focus on school, but you can also have affiliate earnings. First of all, when you share your school link, when somebody signs up to it, and then they become a member, a paid member, you get $39 per membership for life per month. So if that person's in there for 2 years, you get $39 for the 2 years that they're there. And then that's also, they'll get a referral link. So whoever shares the school for the person under you, you have that affiliate commission. It's awesome. Then there's other programs that we use that you could also, System.io also gives you an affiliate commission. And so this is a great way for you to pay your subscriptions to your programs, plus make a little bit of extra money. And then I'm setting a client up, and they have an Amazon. They're part of the Amazon affiliate program. So they have a whole classroom dedicated to the tools that they need for the course that their customers are going to need. And they'll just go in there, they can click on the link and grab it, it'll send it to their house. It's convenient, and it's an extra revenue. It's an extra income revenue. So it's really smart to set it up. But so I was over the road, and we're usually doing something, whether it was a surgery related to my transition, or whether we built a tiny home, we've remodeled my mom's house, cleaned the yard, my parents' yard. We work at family stuff too. Been a minute, we've been focusing more on the house here. But the reality is that I always wanted something more. And when I was scrolling and I figured out, they're like, the algorithm knows if you're just consuming or you're creating. So that's why I opened a Facebook group where I was working out, made a couple of videos. I kind of shocked myself. I really couldn't understand why I was umming so much. In my head, I track a thought, I have a conversation with myself, and it's put together, it goes in order. When I call customer service, I know what I'm doing. I'm like, hi, my name's Eli, my internet's not working, I troubleshooted it, and I unplugged it, and I plugged it back in, I've done everything, what can we do from this point on, right? Versus my wife, when she's like, hey, it's raining outside. She's like, how are you doing? That's good. We don't have internet. Yeah. Did you troubleshoot it? So that's kind of like a lot of people call, they're not really sure what they're going to talk about with customer service. Mine is like, boop, boop, boop. So I saw myself on video, and I was like, what? Why does it seem like everything's so disconnected? Like right now, I'm not on script. Because as you start practicing more, okay, I'm going to talk about the fact that that I transitioned from trucking, and I learned that I needed to be a content creator versus a content consumer. So then the rest of the conversation goes in that flow. That's not for all pieces of content, by the way. It's just this one specifically, because this is kind of more of a personal vlog where I'm kind of venting and talking about stuff. I check myself out, watching myself. So I did most of my posts as a picture post with conversations, and every day that I would exercise, I would post about it. And it was a good learning experience because I knew where my weaknesses laid, what I needed to focus on, and I learned some other stuff too. When you start creating your content, even if you're practicing, make sure you have a good call to action. A call to action is letting the person that's watching your video know what to do next. For example, a call to action would be like, if you have any questions, comment down below, I have a question, right? Somebody would write, I have a question. Or even something as simple as like, I love blue, what's your favorite color? Leave it down in the comments. So always keep that. That's going to help you eventually for whatever it is that you're doing, because digital marketing ties into itself. The principles for the content that you're creating for digital marketing, no matter where you're at, all have the same thing to do. For example, when you're creating your email marketing copy, there's a good way to set it up to make it simple, clean, and that's generally the way that wins. Same thing for content. You want to have something that makes people stop scrolling. You want to touch into a pain point, and you want to tell them the solution you have for that pain point. Then your call to action is like, well, are you ready to make that change? I'm here for you. Or I can get you more solutions. Ask down below in the comments. So practice your call to action. I didn't practice that. And I didn't practice that asking for engagement. You have to practice telling people how to engage and how you want them to engage, because that is another key factor. Even if you want a community or you have a forum, you want people to engage. Once you have enough people in there and they're engaging, it takes a life of its own. People start creating more topics, it starts growing. But you have to think of it, your online business as a little seedling. You're putting it on the soil and you're nurturing it until it's strong enough to take off on its own. So it's important for you to start and communicate that you need engagement and how you need it. So it's a really, really good thing to practice. But that engagement role goes for your school courses, for your vlogs, for everything, even for just regular content. Because in content, you want to keep people hooked and you want them to watch your stuff. So you ask something of them. And a lot of people like to tease people with like, oh, this is going to happen at the end. And then they take you through the entire journey. And then the call to action is do this. But they say it before they give you the end results of the video. And at that point, you're hooked. You're watching the entire thing. And then you go to do the call to action. So no matter what part of digital marketing you're in, These are principles that you need. You need to be a creator because the algorithm understands when you're creating and posting. It'll push you out more and it'll put you more as a creator so people have more access to you versus a consumer. Have a good call to action and practice having a call to action for engagement, because then when you go to the call to action for them to go somewhere or to purchase something, you're so used to it, it's just normal flow. Because we're not on social media and on digital marketing, we're not sales pitchy. There's a small percentage of people that are, like on the lives when you have a product, you're like, this is my product, the link is below, look, it twists around, I can have it here, you can still hear me, you know what I mean? Then you're doing like a typical like old school sales pitch. But when you're talking about something that's your passion project and that you're learning how to make money online, or you've been making money online with it, you're just sharing the value that it has. You're like, oh, this email responder sets up emails for 9 months and you can do them 3 blocks at a time, and I'll show you how you set this and this up. You're giving value. You're letting people know how to solve a problem. They didn't know how to set up their autoresponder on their emails marketing, and now they do. And so they're like, okay, I can follow this person, I can consume their content, and if they have something, I know them well enough now because I've shared enough time with them that I'm willing to go and step over and buy something, whether it's a course, whether it's a one-time digital product, whether it's a one-time physical product. So it's all tied in together, and that was my lesson. It's been 6 months since I've been in digital marketing. Starting now 4 months that I'm doing school, that I'm focused on school. I love school because, like I said, it has many opportunities for you to also incorporate affiliate income, so you can have multiple revenues of income. You have your school membership that you're charging, plus you can sell one-time products, you can sell one-time classrooms, you can sell workshops over and over again, plus people have access to the community on a monthly basis. So it gives you a lot of opportunity to have different ways to make income without you getting bored, and like touch different parts of digital marketing so you don't feel like, oh, that shiny object. No, I do that now. You know what I mean? I do a little bit of it now and I like it. And as it scales, obviously you're going to have to delegate some stuff, but that's coming. I still had that Facebook group while I was back in Texas in the oil field. I couldn't keep it up. It was a workout thing and the schedule was crazy over there. So I would try to keep it alive and post it. But I told everybody, I'm in the oil field now. I tried it. It's not working. So I'm going to stop posting on here. And then I said, I'm eventually going to just cut it off and cancel it. And I did. Because that's also another thing. That's why shiny object syndrome can be an issue. So make sure you clear your mind and you focus on one thing at a time. Even though school has a lot of ways to do stuff, it's integrated. So if somebody wants to sign up with me, that's just part of when I put my content up. It's always a link there. You get free 14 days free school if you sign up through the link. That's just part of it's one of the pieces of the puzzle when you create the content to put on your school. It's really easy to do. So it's not like I'm going out of my way to be an affiliate marketer on the side. I have my school, and one of the byproducts is that you can create affiliate income because of how it's set up. And I'm excited because I had to replan my stuff. I created my course. And so as I'm learning the process, because I'm new to digital marketing, I know enough that I can transition coaches and entrepreneurs from not being online and coaching one-on-one to coaching online. I can set all that up for them. And if you don't have any idea about how to make money online, I can get you started. I do have my people that I can help. And so when I restructured it, I spoke to my mentor, and they said, right now, in order to get income, just have to do it for them, do it with them, and do it for them. Your school community is a hybrid of do it yourself and do it with them. Do it yourself because the static courses, people go and watch your courses. They can pause them, they can watch them, they can rewatch them, and they can listen to them while they're doing whatever it is they're doing. And then it's done with them, because on the live sessions, when you interact with your community, you can help them and walk them through whether you have to share the screen or whether you have to work through a mental mind block, or you need a specific task or steps that you need to go through tech-wise, and you do it with them there. And when you do your workshops where you're completing one specific task, then you're working with them. So I changed mine completely for the next year. I'll be doing Done With You, which will be workshops where I help people set up their entire schools from not having a school to having a school. Then once they have set up their school, they can join my Jet Emotions community, and they can do it with me. If they run into whatever obstacle they have, I'm there on the lives. Plus they can go over the static content that I've already created. And then for other people, busy professionals that have all the content ready, but they're still coaching and they feel like they don't have enough time, but they don't want to deal with it, the tech stuff, then I can do it for them. And I'm pretty good at it. I'm actually pretty decent. I need some testimonials now, and that's why I launched my workshop, Launch Your School in 10 Days challenge. And honestly, I did some lives and people signed up. And every time I do a live, somebody signs up to the community. So it's important to do the lives, and I'm going to start holding myself accountable to go on the lives in TikTok, because it really does help. Even if you feel like you set yourself on fire, you're rolling down a hill, eventually you'll be like, oh, I'm out. I rolled enough that I'm no longer on fire, and you start feeling comfortable. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm 6 months into my digital marketing journey, and I did make commissions with affiliate marketing until they paused my account. That was amazing. And then this week I got a commission from an affiliate link on Skool. And right now I'm doing my free workshop where I set people's school up, and all I ask in exchange is for you to answer a questionnaire and to do, if you like, a 30 to 60 second testimonial video of what it is to work with me. Yeah, because I'm growing my street cred. And as that's building, and it's nice because all the pieces have come together and the motion's starting to come. And of course, doing a lot of the shadow work, that interior work that we need to do to allow the universe to bless us and to accept it and to have gratitude in all the small things and the big things. And so, yeah, that's it. Just taking control of life and enjoying and being grateful and loving every moment of it. And so here we are. So that's today's video. Just a little bit about how I became a consumer to creator, what triggered it, and so far where I'm at in my journey. I'm going to do my first workshop this week, and it starts tomorrow at 11 Eastern. So I'm really excited about it, and I'll share my progress. See you in the next one.